हेलो एवरीवन। तो कैसे हैं आप लोग? टुडे आई एम हियर टू डिस्कस अबाउट माय Halleyx workflow project. Basically, this project is created for the Halleyx. I have in this project I created two folders. First one is the front end, second one is the back end. And first of all, I opened two terminals for a separate running of the back end and front end. Here I can run my backend. So for running backend, I can give my command npm run dev, and you can see the my server is running, backend server is running. And for front end, I also give one command npm start for running my front end. Both are start running. First of all, I introduce about my project. That project is basically for the workflow, how the process is going on in the steps. And I have to mention the rules. Here you can see my interface for workflow engine interface. I mention workflow engine. I have two surface. First one is the workflow, second one is the create new. And now I have no workflow, so totally empty. First of all, I go to create new workflow. In new workflow, I have two things: Canva view and manual edit. The first of all, I need to edit. Then after we can see our Canva view, I give my workflow name, finance. Maybe the spelling mistakes, but ignore it. In finance, I need to add steps. I can add 4, 3, 5, how much step I needed according to my needs. I can add my steps. First of all, I need my step is the submit. First of all, anything I need to submit now. Here in submit, I have approval. It is my first step. Second step is it goes to manager. Manager also have approval and done. And the third step is if manager approved, my finance is approved. Then after approving, it's give notification. So I added here 3 steps: submit, manager, and done. I need to add the rules. I add the rules for manager. If amount is greater than 1,000 rupees, manager will approve because amount is okay. But amount is less than, then it will be not applied. The first rule is added if amount is greater than 1,000, the process will done. And also I have one for rejection process manager. Amount is less than 1,000 rupees. Then what happen? It is basically rejected because 1,000 is very low in finance department. Then how can it's approved? Here I added my two rules. I have save workflow. You can see my workflow is name is finance. It is on active state. I have 3 steps and 2 rules. In this, I have 3 buttons: edit, execute, and delete. For edit, I can edit my rules or steps. Execute, for I see how many logs are need to execution of my process. And delete, if I click delete, my finance is deleted. Here, I have to start execution. It's manually give the amount is 500 rupees, but I implemented I mentioned the 700 rupees my amount. Then what happen if I start execution? I have rejected. Because why rejected? Because amount is 700 rupees. In rule I mentioned if amount is less than 1,000 rupees, the process will be rejected. So you can see the whole process rejected. Total 8 log entries are needed. Now I can also see one complete process. First of all, I see my rejection process. Now I see my completion process. So I go here in finance department. Now I use edit process. I click in edit. You can see my Canva view, approval, manager, done. Okay. And now I go for manual editing. What I need to edit? I need to edit my amount. So I say workflow. I execute my workflow. I here mention my amount is 5,000 rupees. Now what happened? The process will completed and we get our notification. Our finance is approved. If not approved, manager told I am on your project very less amount. How can I approve? But my now amount is 5,000. Then manager approved my amount. And for this, I have also GitHub repository. and there I can everything posted. You can see my GitHub here. In GitHub 3, backend, frontend, and git ignore. Basically, git ignore is used for ignore the unwanted file as like node modular files that are basically very large amount of file, but they are not used in our GitHub. It's only fill our storage in a GitHub. So this is my project of Halleyx workflow engine, and thank you for all watching this my video. Thank you.